Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Welcome back.
We're back to discuss Patriots versus the Las Vegas Raiders. That still sounds weird, Las Vegas Raiders.
It used to be Los Angeles.
And then before it was the Oakland Raiders. It was just, I don't know, it seems strange saying it. Anyways,
Yeah.
um, Patriots, the game's not quite over. We're doing this video a little bit early because, the game's over score-wise, but time-wise still right now, there's still just under 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Raiders just scored another touchdown, so it's 36-20 currently, and I'm sure that
New England.
New England is going to be winning this game. There's no way they're going to score 16 points in a minute and 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Overall, it's a good win for the Patriots.
I know. For the first quarter, I would say was kind of not so good for both teams, but after the second half, the Patriots just picked it up and they score a lot of touchdowns. What's his name? Rex Burkhead had a good game today. He got 3 touchdowns today.
Yeah, that was rare. I don't think he's ever scored 3 touchdowns in a game as a Patriot. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's maybe 2, but never. I don't recall him ever scoring 3 touchdowns in one game before.
Yeah.
He's a decent player when he plays when he's not hurt. That is because he's, every time he starts to do well, he hurts something and he's out for so many weeks or whatever. But so, anyways, he played well today. He 49 yards for the game, 3 touchdowns. That's okay. Yardage wise, there's not that much. Sonny Michel, 117 yards rushing as of right now. Of course, it's changed the next minute and a half.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still not a big fan of Sonny Michel. I want to see. I forget Damian Harris, another kid. This other kid played today, Taylor. J.J. Taylor, 11 carries, 43 yards. I don't know where he came from. I know he's an undrafted rookie. I just didn't even know he's even on the team. I haven't even heard of him.
And what's the other guy's name? Bird. He played today. He's a rookie as well.
No, he's not a rookie. No, he came from, I forget what team he came from.
You told me, though, that he was...
No, Damian Bird is not a rookie.
Oh, maybe someone else.
No, it was probably... What was they talking about? Zuba. Isaiah Zuba, who is a receiver, and he played in today's game. He had 1 catch for 13 yards. He didn't really do much, but he did make the catch was a pretty good catch.
Yeah.
And, the overall, the rushing game was really good, mostly because of Michelle, but I think that mostly is because of the offensive line. But he's just never that good. He's just, the first half was typical Sonny Michel. He just couldn't get out of his own way. Doesn't have the speed. I don't know. He can't break through the secondary a lot. He usually averaged I think this year was averaging a yard and a half a carry, which is pretty pitiful. But today he had 9 carries, 117 yards. I think you'll credit the offensive line with that more than him. Because I don't expect him to be that great every game going forward. I think it's just one of those rare games where he does really well. Because up until now, even go back to last year, he wasn't that good.
I agree. Just another good game today, basically.
Yeah.
I think next week is definitely going to be a major challenge for the Patriots because they're playing Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes next week.
Yeah, we're pretty confident that Kansas City's going to win that game.
I think it's going to be one of those back and forth games next week. It's definitely going to be very long next week. It's going to feel like because Kansas City's a really good team. They have a lot of good offense, a lot of good defense, and Andy Reid's a good coach or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I just don't think it's going to be an easy game at all.
Definitely
I think it's going to be a tough game for the Patriots to pull out a win for that game.
I don't think it'll be a blowout for Kansas City. I don't think it's going to be one of those blowout wins where it's okay, yeah, they beat them by 30. I think they'll beat them by 1-2 touchdowns, I would say.
I don't know. Kansas City is still pretty good, but you never know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get away from the current game that's going. It's almost over now. Raiders came in. I really thought the Raiders were going to win this game. They played really unbelievable the last 2 weeks, so I wasn't expecting New England to win this game.
Yeah.
I thought Jacobs was going to run away with it. He wasn't, his usual self so far. What I've seen in this season, Derek Carr, he's been just been playing well this season again. He didn't do what he usually does. I don't know. if it's just the game plan that the Patriots threw at them, or if they just had an off game. I really thought the Raiders were going to be a lot better than this in this game. I thought they were going to score a lot more points.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I know the Patriots defense played really well today, even though they didn't look well in the first quarter and a half, maybe almost 2 quarters. It was pretty close up until halftime. The Raiders were, I thought, were just doing a better job overall, even though the score was close.
Yeah.
The Patriots, their defense just stepped up today. And, I think, Waller, I don't know much about him, but he's a big receiver, and they were expecting him to have a big game, and he didn't. What did he end up with? Did he even have a catch today? He had 2 catches for 9 yards.
Wow.
Which isn't very good.
Yeah. I think that's going to wrap it. No. I can't think of anything else to say. It was just an overall good game.
Yeah,
today.
true. Harry, what did he have today?
He had 2
that's
2
rushing.
catches.
No, he had 2 catches, 34 yards. I think Harry's starting to get better as we go along. I mean, I think he's definitely made an improvement over, last year, even though he had a lot of injuries beginning of last year, so it wasn't really in his control. We have Edelman only 2 catches, 22 yards. Edelman's kind of dropped off a little bit. I think that's because of the change in quarterback, and Cam Newton doesn't necessarily just go to Edelman like Brady's. That was like his safety, what they call it, his safety blanket. Like he always go to Edelman, throwing these underneath passes, and Cam Newton just kind of throws it to whoever's open, which is kind of nice to see instead of sending it to the same guy over and over and over again. I think what's his name? Folk had a good game kicking, so overall I think it was a decent team win for the Patriots, and a lot better than what we were expecting. I thought it was going to be a much closer game. We thought the Raiders were going to win because of the way they've been playing.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. So it's good to see the Patriots get the second win this season.
Yeah.
Going to Kansas City next week. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Stop saying yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
I think that's gonna do it. We're gonna wrap this one up. If you guys like this video, have any comments about today's game, put them on down below. And as always, hit that like and subscribe.
Until next time.